Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. He gets big, and a second time. Oh, that's majestic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that's gone loose. And we have our very first corner. That is a brilliant interception. Nice can counter promptly here.
Nice really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Goes looking wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. De Bruyne. Oh, and he's through the middle. Look at the space here. He's now the finish! He's scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Beckenbauer. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi. Nicked it back promptly. Gonzalo Ramos. And he's on his way! And the finish! Goal! Nice! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, really good feet. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that... And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's half-time here. Nice come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Nice head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. That gets things going for the second half. There will be a throw-in. And it's Messi. White. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, good read. Nice do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well seen. Saw that coming. Pulisic. Haaland. No, he's had it taken off him. Hoisted in. And he's there to clear it. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. He's got the shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. No, he's not getting any further than that. Now it's Haaland. James. Nice, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pulisic is wide and looking to get onto this. Firmly met. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pulisic. Pulisic! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Maradona. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. James. James. There he goes, motoring forward.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Looking here to chip it through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nice have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. How would you sum up? What we've witnessed, Jim.
Nice just seem to be one of those sides that thrives on adversity. The tougher it gets, the more they come through.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking for Mohamed Salah! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curly...
And the shot! And that has been cleared. Darren Fletcher. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's surging through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gonzalo Ramos! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It's Lewandowski! It's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well seen. Saw that coming. Bernardo Silva. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Gonzalo Ramos. That's a good ball out wide. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mohamed Salah receives it in a good position here. And that's been intercepted.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here! Chip through. Vieira calmly anticipates. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And now they can clear their lines. De Bruyne, Mohamed Salah, and the shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heart.
Mohamed Salah! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Nice clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Nice grab a 3-goal. There's the hit! In for the follow-up! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Nice 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Fletcher. And it's Fabinho. Oh, he's found some space here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, good read. Bernardo Silva.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rudiger cuts out the pass. Gets his pass away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Salah. Now it's Lewandowski. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that has not gone well. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Beckenbauer tries to clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Lewandowski.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been slung wide. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. And here's Fletcher. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, just skip. And he's had a hit. And he's there to get it away. Wilshere wins the duel this time. Tries to dink it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Haaland. Haaland's cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Ødegaard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. That's a decent clearance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is a great pick out. Wilshere. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. There's no flag. And there goes the final whistle. Nice, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Inzaghi, and he's Inzaghi! And that is wildly off target. Jorginho picks it up from the goal kick. Maradona. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Maradona! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Basel with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. And he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. Nice yet to have an attempt on goal. Fabinho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Maradona. Fabinho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. Mohamed Salah! Van der Vaart. And it's Maradona. Pass somewhat off target. Maradona. Rivaldo. Van der Vaart. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rivaldo. Out to the right. And they can counter here. He's got away. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Ligt calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that has left him in a heap. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. And it's Rivaldo. Donnarumma. That's gone for a throw-in. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Is there any support? And the finish! And that should get the job done. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Filippo Inzaghi plays a sharp little ball here. Son Heung-min, cross to the back post. And the shot! In for the follow-up! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Nice draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got the shot away! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maradona! Sticks it away! Basel are all square. And that really is so impressive. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, that has not gone well. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Maradona! Goal! Basel! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Basel take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well read, nice interception. Rivaldo! Rivaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's the hit! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated.
It's Salah! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Inzaghi. Hernandez is charging up on the overlap. Mbappe. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. And today's game has the remarkable distinction of having been entirely card-free. Neither side disciplined in that regard. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found great chance! And that is wildly off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Nicked it back promptly. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Good spot, he's seen the run. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. Away from immediate danger. Nice do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. It's Salah! So it is still 0-0. Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Plays a sharp little ball here. James. And that interception was most necessary. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He won't be happy with that one. Perez. James. Mohamed Salah. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Mohamed Salah. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Over to the left. A lot of space ahead of him. Fabinho defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just requires...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back on the way.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rivaldo. They get a throw in. Nice do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Might be danger here. Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Forwards and with intent. Played in. White tries to clear. Spread it left. Played back in. And he's taking no chances there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Rivaldo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
It's a sweet ball, that. Can he get it through? He's looking to set free a runner. Fabinho. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And they can counter here. He could be in here. Oh, he's bustling through. Can he put it away?
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now, that's a fine challenge. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played back in. Shot a goal! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
He's had a shot! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result...
Shapes to shoot! Holland! That is brilliant! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Spain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Threads one in. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So what do you take away? Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Vinicius shot a goal! In for the follow-up! It's in!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Nice didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Forwards and with intent. He's shifting through the gear. Vinicius Junior! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Short changes him with that pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Nice really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good read. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the... And a shot! Really well taken goal. Nice are level. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And Messi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a good run down the left. Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Oh, look at the space here. Mbappe! And he's there to belt it away. Shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! There it is!
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So off we go once more.
Nice need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Stood up well to him there. Rodri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence, distributed tidily. Oh, well played.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And Mohamed Salah!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gonzalo Ramos. And here's De Bruyne. And he's away. Has a go! He has done it!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Gonzalo Ramos! Gently done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And now the breakaway. Looking for the runner. Nice get it back again.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
In with a header! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all it was needed.
Nice complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. And that will be the final act. Nice have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Gonzalo Ramos voted... Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And the shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Nice trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Now it's Diaz. He is through here. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Italy get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Nice are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Dinks one through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming. Çalhanoğlu. Very nicely done.
Nice are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Salah. And it's Wilshere. Gonzalo Ramos! No mistake! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
It's out for a goal kick. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Fabinho, and he's in on goal. There's the shot! They've done it! Nice are level. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's De Bruyne. And here's Mohamed Salah. Çalhanoğlu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they can counter here. Played out to the right. He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be. Fabinho gets good distance on it. De Bruyne. Interesting ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And the half-time whistle goes. Nice playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow and it's 2-2. Second period then underway. Lobbed in behind. Saka. And he can clear it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Van Dijk. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
James. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Wilshere, spread out to the left. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in a good position here. Tries a shot! Goal! Nice! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Nice get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Long ball looking to counter. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Wilshere. Nice are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Tries to thread one through. Played into space out wide. Plenty to... Has a go! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum.
Can he finish? Danger averted for now.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's gone forward. They get a throw in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the counter is on. He's got away. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready. Roberto Baggio! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can produce such huge moments with his dribbling ability, and I think that gives the rest of the team belief and that winning mentality. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Law gets a good foot in there. Musiala. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And he's gone looking for safety. Musiala. He's got away. Tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Can he put it away? No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well seen. Saw that coming. Davis. De Bruyne. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And that interception was most necessary. He can get that clear. Oh, what a ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Musiala! And the shot! There it is!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang.
There's the whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the action is back on the way.
Nice need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. And here's Baggio. Interesting ball. No, that's been intercepted. Bergomi. Cruyff. Davis. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Nice really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Shapes to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Mohamed Salah puts in a cross. Chance for the header! And that has been knocked clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's there to clear it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. Skims one in.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well read, nice interception. And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Mohamed Salah. And it's Davis. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. James. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. De Bruyne looking to play it into the box. That was always going to be the keeper's. Fabinho gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, good read. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a decent clearance. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And that's played in low. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Wirtz. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. Ødegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Still goalless. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Intercepts the throw. That could spell trouble. He's picked his... Hits one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gonzalo Ramos is offering a wry smile there.
Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Corner number 2 then. Massive leap! Goal! Nice! And it's Nice in front! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few...
Chance! It's bounced out! Oh, taken with style! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Nice get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Nice are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Nice go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. Wits, decent hit! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now there's a fine ball. Son Heung-min. And here comes the corner. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Defence has got rid of that. Oh, that is a good ball to find it. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that's an excellent interception. So their fourth corner of the game. Cafu getting this one clear. Barcelona can start a counter here. He could be in here. Son Heung-min.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's been intercepted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rodri. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gonzalo Ramos! Chance here to counter. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, that's fabulous. Maradona! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the shot!
Barcelona simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And it's Maradona. Hernandez. Now it's Wirtz.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mohamed Salah! They've done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous... Can he finish? Goal! And what a climax we have here!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Wilshere spread it left. And that is that. Nice proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Can he finish? He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, it always comes down to the...
And the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Position was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's De Bruyne.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, just skips past his man. De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. João Cancelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's lofted through here. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Speculative strike. João Cancelo.
Nice certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Fabinho. Van Dijk cuts it out. De Bruyne. Messi. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Nice need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And that interception was most necessary. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Face to face with the keeper. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Wilshere. He won't be happy with that one. De Bruyne. And that was very necessary. Now it's Pulisic. And he's intervened well there. Nice, still this single goal behind. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that has been cut short. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's had a hit! Just off target.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Rudiger gathers from the goal kick. That's a shade optimistic. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pulisic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, good read. Interesting ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Chance!
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
That's going to go a long way. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they can counter here. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah!
Nice need to...
Fabinho with a definite fell there. Gets his pass away. Threads one in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Dijk kept his eye on it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Can he put it away? Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Oh, that's fabulous. Big header! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very... Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And the shot! Cleared without complication. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Fiddles it through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Picked out brilliantly. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hernandez Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Look at the space here. He's onside. Taken back almost at once. Cristiano shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's quick to get it clear again. There will be a throw-in. Oh, good read. Messi. White. Oh, good spread. Heads it! Harmlessly behind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
James. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Nice in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's been intercepted. Interesting ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there's his chance to lead the counter. James. That was always going to be the keeper's. White. Nice come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Denilson. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Denilson. Nice interception, well timed. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's definitely not his best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost hits one! Goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that interception was most necessary. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that was vital. That's a pretty loose pass. He's in plenty of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Nice can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good spot, he's seen the run. He's got away. And that has been clubbed away. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to set...